Hey guys, how's it going? Jake from SEMeasy and the Landlord Project here, and today I'm going to be giving you a brief walkthrough of setting up the DoubleAgent extension for the SEMeasy plugin. As you can see here, we have a page fresh out of Landlord. It's for Botox in Texas, and this page right here is for Botox in Streetman, Texas. It's actually ranking quite well, and you can check the results yourself by searching for either Botox in the city name, or Botox in the zip code, or Botox in the city name and the zip code, and I think you'll find that we're doing pretty excellently, But there's a slight problem here. Nobody knows that the page is available for lease. There's no way for a potential client to contact you to get a lease. There's no way for a potential client to test the lease, and there's no way for an end user to be shown a client's site because a lease has never been set up. So the first thing we should do is jump into the back end and set up the leasing bar. The first thing you're going to want to do is jump into the payment setting tab and follow the instructions in the video. After that, you're going to want to enable Double Agent for all your posts. It's not that hard. All you have to do is go to the control panel and click the Enable 2x on all pages and posts. After that's done, you'll see that all your pages are loaded into the control panel and that Double Agent is enabled on all of them. You could even search by page. Let's search for this page. We could see that there's two pages for this city and that Double Agent is enabled on both of them. By clicking on the city name, we could jump straight to the edit page for that post. Let's go and view the post. Viewing this post, we could see that there's no price set, nor is there a recurring time period. This is because we didn't set them on the general settings page. We'll jump straight over to the payment setting tab. It's really easy to fill out the settings here, and I'll do them real quick. That's all it takes. Now your site is connected to PayPal. The only other thing you have to do is set your default recurring prices for your page. Let's say $50 per page every 1 month. And we save it, and that's it. Now when we go back to the post and refresh the page, we see that this page is available for lease for $50 a month. We're still missing a message to alert to the user that there's the potential for a lease. We could set the message site-wide by going over to the General Settings tab and setting the default available message. We'll set the default available message as "Your awesome website here, only leasing price." Let's save this. Your page is now available for lease, and your clients can learn all about your leasing opportunities. They can even minimize the bar if you want to load an ad or affiliate product in the background. You could also load additional information about your leasing program in the background if you so choose. There's a few other quick customization features I'd like to go over. Jumping back to the Double Agent General Settings tab, we could go and change the default location of the banner from the bottom to the top. Let's go ahead and save the changes and view them on our page. Refreshing the page, we see that the leasing bar has jumped now to the top. Users can still minimize it, and everything still works as before. Another option might be displaying the leasing bar full screen so users can't see the page in the background. The changes will be applied immediately after refreshing the page. You can see here that the YouTube video is being overlaid on top of our message. This isn't good, and we're going to implement the change to fix it automatically in the next update of Double Agent. But for now you could do it by going over to the Double Agent General Settings tab and scrolling all the way down to Custom CSS. There you're going to want to type this. Next, click Save. And again, you can see the changes after refreshing the page. One other thing you might want to do is change the background of the page to a more solid color. This is easily done by jumping over the General Settings page and changing the background. You could change the background to any CSS value, be it a color, an HTML code, or an RGB or an RGBA format. Let's really quickly choose one, black. Save the changes, refresh the page, and there we go. Now when a client visits this page, all they'll see is a blank billboard. They can instantly try it out too. There's a ton more settings, but the most important ones are the site-wide temporary 2x and the site-wide URL box. The site-wide temporary 2x will place the entered URL on top of all your pages while still enabling the individual pages to be leased. Let's test this quickly with my website. Now when we go to a page on the site, let's pick a random one and view it. Oh, I forgot. We had put the full screen bar. Let's remove that real quick. We're going to keep the subscription bar as black. Alright, the page is available for lease and my website is loaded into the background. The second thing we might want to do is enable the site-wide URL box. When we enable this box, whatever we set as the URL will be displayed on top of the individual pages and posts without the ability for the pages to be leased. This is great if you're leasing out the entire site to one client. The last thing we want to note is that not only are all these settings customizable on the site level, but you could also customize them on an individual page by post. In order to do that, go to any page's edit screen and scroll down to the DoubleAgent meta box. There you could set the recurring price per page. Let's say we want to lease this one for $150 every 3 weeks. And we could set all the advanced options that we could in the general settings, such as the banner message, the banner color, the banner location. Let's put this one back to full screen. We could also enable manual override, enable loading screen overrides, and set custom CSS for the page. When the page is leased, the for rent sign will go away and you'll be able to see the subscriber's information right here. Let's save this post real quick by pressing the update button, and we'll be able to see our changes immediately by viewing the post. Here we could see our changes reflected. The page is available for lease, and the free trial, learn how button, and order now button are activated. Oh, that reminds me, you might not want to offer a free trial, or you might want to change the time of the free trial. You could do that really easily on the general settings in the DoubleAgent page, by changing the trial subscription minutes or disabling the enable trial demo box. Now when we save the changes and refresh the page, the free trial option is gone. Well, that's all I have for now, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them in the support forums or on SEMeasy.com. Have a great day.